Hi and welcome back to our off-grid cabin Revit project. In the design process, you always start with planning. So the first part of planning we're going to do is planning our time. Time is a big factor in designing and getting your projects out on time. First, I want to show you actually some quotes about your time. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. Productivity is never an accident. It is always a result of a commitment to excellence, intelligent planning, and focused effort. And the last one, if you want to be more productive, you need to become the master of your minutes. I love those quotes because they're all very true. Okay, let's review what we're going to do in planning our time. So I've created a time management tracker, and you can find this under the content, project outline, off-grid cabin, planning, and time management tracker. So let's open this up. Okay. So let's review this. For our off-grid cabin, the client needs to know you are serious about your commitment to this project. He or she requires proof that their extraction date is on schedule. There are a series of events that need to line up to get them out safely, and if this project is delayed, they may not make it out alive. In this assignment, you will create a project timeline with due dates and completion checks to keep you on schedule. You will use this tool daily to keep track of your progress. Effective time management is very important in delivering a successful project to a client. Time is of the essence. This project cannot be delayed. So, important dates. When creating a timeline, you need to know a firm start date and a firm end date when this project needs to be completed. And from there, the start and end date, you can figure out your milestones along the way of when everything is going to be due to make sure that you get everything done at the end. So I have gone ahead and figured out these dates because this project is going to be due Friday, December 11th, 2020. And you're going to be starting Monday, November 23rd, which is hopefully today when you're listening to this. Okay. So here's the chart. Assignment and task, duration, how long, how many days do you think it's going to take for you to complete it, start date, due date, and then this last box is for you to check off or press yes or type in something so that you know that you've completed that task. So the first assignment or task is the time management tracker, and this is going to be ongoing from the start of the project to the due date. And I do want to see these handed in, and I'm going to review them to make sure that you are daily keeping track of your activity on this project. Brainstorming planning. You're going to be creating a mind map. And I have this started on Tuesday, November 24th. And I don't think, honestly, I think this might take you like an hour. Maybe. This is just a very broad list. It's just like a bubble list of you just writing down all your thoughts and all your ideas and where they take you. Brainstorming bubble diagrams. This is for the layout of your cabin design. I don't think this should take you too long. You can just research on the internet some floor plans. I know your minds will be active with ideas. So then you can just start drawing and sketching out bubble diagrams. We will have a lesson for all of these. But this is just your assignment tasks. The next one is your rough sketches. I think that should probably take you a couple hours, like one day. Revit drawing, I'm not sure how quickly you guys are going to be able to get this out or drawn up in Revit, but I will say that's probably a couple days. And then this one you're going to be doing at school, if you're at school, or you're going to be doing it at home on Revit. The Ontario Building Code, we have an exercise that you'll be doing remote from home. Off-grid systems research, remote from home. Off-grid system report, also remote from home. And then a reflection at the end. That should only take you a couple hours. So we will go over this in class and discuss how long you think these are going to take. Or you just fill in this, if you're a remote learner, just fill in this and how long you think this might take you to do. They're just milestones. So I've put in a start date for all of these of where I think that we should be to get this out by the 11th. And I put in some contingency dates. That means there are days built into this time management tracker in case, you know, anything happens. Say, you know, you're not working today on this because you're sick, or, you know, other things come up. So there are dates in there so we can move these back and forth. But just in this, you can write in the day you start and the due date. Okay, and then for this part, this is where you're going to be writing down for your assignment task. You're going to be, say, mind map. You're going to put the date and you're going to tell me what you did on that day. All right, if it takes you 2 days, I want to know, you know, what you're thinking of, what your process is. You know, there's no right or wrong answer to this. It's just progress notes, writing down, keeping track of what you're doing each day. Okay. And that's, if you need to make this chart bigger, you can. But hopefully you have something written down for each day that you're working on this project. Okay, and that's just to keep track of all your time and time management efforts. I'll see you next time when we are going to be discussing your mind map.